Atoms. Do you know what the entire universe is made up of? Well, of course it's matter. But what is that matter made up of? At the molecular level, you'll start to see that all of our matter is comprised of small particles called atoms. What are atoms, you may ask? Well, I'm going to teach you that today. All atoms are made of three primary particles. These particles are the neutron, the proton, and the electron. How did these fit together in the atom? Well, in the nucleus or center of the atom groups neutrons and protons. These create a dense center of an atom, and this is where most of the energy is held. As the name suggests, a neutron is neutrally charged, meaning it has no charge, and the proton has a positive charge. Circling around the nucleus are the electrons, high energy small particles that make up electricity. These particles are negatively charged. Together, these three particles group to create an atom, but not all atoms are the same. This is where the periodic table of elements comes into play. If you vary the number of neutrons and protons in the nucleus of an atom, you can create different types of atoms. These create the different elements on the periodic table. This allows us to have such a vast array of different materials. As I mentioned earlier, most of the energy in an atom is held in the nucleus. This gave one scientist, Albert Einstein, the idea to create a theoretical bomb that would release all the energy in the nucleus of an atom. This idea gave rise to the atomic bomb. But that's enough about that. However, this is just one use of an atom. There are many other that range from renewable energies in the case of hydrogen and general construction in the case of metals. Since atoms make up everything in the universe, you are looking at atoms right now. You are made up of atoms right now, and everything around you is made up of atoms right now. Interesting, atoms are so small you can't even comprehend the size of them. They are typically 100 picometers across, but as I said, they vary from element to element. You may be asking if atoms are such a great idea, who came up with them in the first place? Well, the answer to that question is a man named John Dalton, who published the book presenting the ideas of atoms in 1808. It's magnificent that such a complex idea could be delivered over 200 years ago. Incredibly, in 2013, IBM created an entire 1 minute and 34-second motion picture, which was directed by Nico Casavecchia, using just the electric fields of atoms. It is rated a 6.8 on IMDb, and the name is A Boy and His Atom. As the name clearly suggests, it depicts a boy and an atom which takes various forms. Absolutely astonishing. The atom is an amazing and mysterious part of our world that we may never know the full truth to. However, we can keep searching in the pursuit of science.